let's get started with San Jose City Council District 6, which covers Shasta Hatchet, Rose Garden, and Willow Glen, and is currently held by Councilmember Deb Davis, who is being challenged by the candidates on this stage. So, would you like to begin with your opening statements?
Hey everyone, my name is Jake Tonkel, and I decided to run for San Jose City Council because I think we need honesty and transparency in our local government. What we have now, the status quo, is not working for a majority of residents in District 6 or across the city of San Jose. It's a challenge for many families to continue to live here. I've talked with so many small businesses that are having trouble paying rent and are looking at leaving, and it's really heartbreaking. What I think we can do, what I know I can do as a returned Peace Corps volunteer, as a biomedical engineer, is look at policy in a way that understands the intersectionality of our affordable housing crises, our environmental issues, and our needed city services. For the last year and a half, I've been working strictly in community finance and public banking, trying to figure out the best ways that we get quality services, great schools, and good parks for our communities without having to raise taxes. And that's why I think I deserve your vote.
On to the first topic of homelessness. San Jose saw a 42% spike in homeless residents in the last 2 years, despite voters approving a $950 million bond for affordable housing. Why isn't the problem improving, and what new solutions do we need to try? Jake?
The challenge with our current unhoused population is really about rent control and people being able to afford what happens when they lose their job or have some medical emergency for themselves or their parents. And until we have a society, a city that's addressing how much people are being paid, living wages, emergency costs, we're really going to struggle to keep people from becoming homeless, even though we're putting in what we think are strong solutions and building affordable housing. Protecting tenants' rights is a huge part of it, but the other aspect is that we continue to see our unhoused community as people that we can tell to wait or to move. We take their stuff and we throw it away, and we spend tens of thousands of dollars to do it, rather than building relationships with our neighbors that are unhoused, asking them how can we best support them, and providing those services.
As a segue to our next topic, onto mental health. Mental health services fall under the county's purview, but some city officials say resources seem to be significantly lacking to address the need. Do you support Laura's Law, which would compel certain individuals to get treatment? What else should the county do to address a shortage in resources?
I don't support Laura's Law. I really believe, and I think our county studies and our city studies on homelessness show that Ruben is right. It's about 80% of people that go unhoused because of job loss or family issues, divorce, etc. The data that Councilwoman Davis is talking about is the people that are unhoused. So that 30%, that's the difference between the 20% of folks who might have had some mental health issues prior to becoming homeless, is a result of homelessness, and that's why those tenant protections, that's why reduction in income inequality, that's why the city of San Jose can commit to providing all those secondary help and assistance to people so that the county can focus on what the county needs to focus on, which is that direct mental health. But I don't think anyone up here would argue that having a well-paying job and a quality school with quality counselors isn't going to be something that helps mental health.
Many District 6 residents have expressed a concern with property crime and a lack of police response. Given the police department's limited resources, how would you tackle the rise in crime throughout the district?
Preventing our continued increase in crime in the city of San Jose is absolutely a twofold approach. We have to address the inequality that is happening in our community. San Jose is now, according to some of the most recent statistics, the most unequal city in the United States of America. And that absolutely has an effect on what our neighbors are really feeling. I've talked to thousands of residents at this point, and many of them are incredibly supportive of community-based policing models. The idea that we have relationships with officers that are continually coming by through the same neighborhoods to do preventative policing tactics, to build relationships with those that are coming by so that those neighbors are trained on how to respond and know the officers that are coming through